If you look at Hitachi, we are sort of 900 subsidiaries.
How do we bring together and create a global survey that is going to kind of give us real-time perspective? We actually thought in the beginning nobody could pull this off.
This whole thing started with a directive from leadership to say, we want to know who our people are and what do they think, and can we become global? If you look at Hitachi, we are sort of 900 subsidiaries. So either you do survey one at a time and you still don't know who we are, versus you combine 900 companies into one platform and do this survey, and then ability to see collectively as one Hitachi, we were lacking that. When you ask executives, what is the key theme of your people? We would not be able to say that, right? We would be able to say in silos within each company, but not as a holistic as a group. So what Perceptyx allowed us to do is to be as one Hitachi.
The idea of the survey was to give every manager an opportunity to understand what the perception is and take action related to some of the opportunities we identified through the survey. In order to do that, you have to know the reporting line. You have to know who reports to who and so on. We had a global database. We called it HCDB, Human Capital Database. However, that database didn't have any reporting lines. We just had a database with the people, basic information in it, but it just sits there and nobody knows who reports to who. And we just kind of took all this information, we dumped it over Perceptyx. We actually thought in the beginning nobody could pull this off. And this is why when I called Jack and I just said, are you ready? Of course, Jack just says, no problem, we'll do it right away. And I'm like, are you sure you know what you're talking about? They're like, no problem, anything is possible, we can do it. But the reality was this was very difficult to do. I'm not sure how they did it, but Perceptyx was able to bring that together and somehow created the reporting line for us. That was the start of the entire transformation, if you will. And that kind of enabled us really to launch the survey and to be able to take it to the next level. And we launched the survey for 175,000 employees, and it was just incredible to get the perception of our employees first time. It's almost like taking your blindfold off and then all of a sudden to say, okay, now we can see the perception and now we can see what our employees are thinking.
Pre-Perceptyx, it was all, HR folks in each company saying, our people are saying this or that. And that information never bubbled up, right? And nobody focused on what employee wants to say. So their voices were hitting at certain level, but they were not bubbling up to the right levels, right? So now we collectively have a better focus at the C-level in Hitachi Limited to say our employees are not happy with putting right people in right place, right? It was assumed that you don't worry about it, we do that. But what is the impact on employee as a result is something that now people are saying, wait a minute, we got to bring employees with us, right?
Number one, it validates, are we on the right track? But number two, is there something that we're not focusing on that we should be focusing on? And that gives us a complete visibility. You clearly align with your employees, and that actually increases the engagement of the company. So anytime we do some kind of initiative now, we actually say, you spoke, we heard. And because of that, we're doing this. If your employees are aligned and bought in on the vision and the idea and they're with you, I don't think anybody can stop that company.